Okay, we're going to look at some exact value work. Let's start with sine 135. Okay, so the exact value is the 15 that we want to know off by heart is for sine, cos and tan 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90. Okay, so we move anti-clockwise with angle. 135 degrees is in the sine quadrant, so that's going to be sine is positive in there. The acute angle between 135 and 180 is 45 degrees. So that's sine 45, and that is 1 over root 2. Next one, let's go for tan 210. Okay, so 210, that's going to be in the tan quadrant, so that's a positive result. Tan is positive in there. The acute angle between 180 and 210 is 30 degrees, so that's tan 30, which is 1 over root 3. Okay, the next one is going to be cos 135. Okay, so 135 in the sine quadrant, so cos is negative in there. The acute angle is 45 degrees. Minus cos 45, that's minus 1 over root 2. Okay, the next one is going to be sine 225. Okay, so 225 is in the tan quadrant. Okay, so that's negative for sine. The acute angle is 45 degrees, minus sine 45, minus 1 over root 2. Okay, remember that pi radians is 180 degrees, and let's look at a couple of examples with radians. Let's go for sine 2 pi over 3. So we're going to think in degrees but write in radians. Okay, so pi over 3 is 60, 2 pi over 3 is 120. Okay, so we're in the sine quadrant, so it's going to be positive. And the acute angle is 60 degrees, which is pi over 3, so that's sine pi over 3. And sine of 60, that is root 3 over 2. Okay, next one is tan 7 pi over 4. Okay, so pi over 4 is 45, 7 times 45, that's 315, so we're going to be in the cosine quadrant, and tan is negative in there, so that's going to be minus tan. The acute angle is pi over 4, so that's minus pi over 4, and that is minus 1. Okay, the next one, cos 5 pi over 4. Okay, so remember that pi over 4 is 45, so 5 pi over 4 is 5 lots of 45, that's 225 in the tan quadrant, and cos is negative in there. And the acute angle will be pi over 4, so it's minus cos pi over 4. Pi over 4 is 45 degrees, cos 45 is 1 over root 2, so that's minus 1 over root 2. Okay, we can also look at some examples that are out with the range of 0 to 360. Remember the sine repeats after 360 degrees, or 2 pi, as does cos, and tan repeats after 180 degrees, or pi radians. Okay, so let's try this one, which is going to be sine 390. Well, since sine repeats after 360 degrees, we can move backwards by 360, and that's the same as sine 30, and that's just one of our 15 exact values, that is 1/2. Next one, let's go for tan minus 45. Okay, so we can get in within range of 0 to 360 by adding on 180, so that's equal to tan 135. We can then use the cast diagram, and 135 degrees. Okay, so that's negative for tan, and the acute angle in here is 45 degrees, so it's minus tan 45, which is minus 1. Okay, what about sine 570? Okay, so we can subtract 360, and that will be sine 210. So 210 is in the tan quadrant, so sine will be negative in there. The acute angle is 30 degrees, and minus sine 30 is minus 1/2. Okay, let's go for cos 11 pi over 4. Okay, so 11 pi over 4 is out with range. So let's subtract 2 pi from that. So 11 pi over 4, take away 2 pi. So remember the sine and cos repeat after 360 after 2 pi. So that's 11 pi over 4 minus 8 pi over 4, which is 3 pi over 4. So that can now be written as cos 3 pi over 4. Okay, so pi over 4 is 45, times that by 3 is 135. So I'm going to think degrees and write in radians. Okay, so that'll be in there. That's in the sine quadrant, and cos is negative in the sine quadrant. My acute angle is pi over 4, and that would be cos 45 is 1 over root 2. Cos pi over 4 is 1 over root 2, so it's minus 1 over root 2. Okay, let's try sine squared 210 plus cos squared 330. So sine squared 210 is just sine 210 times sine 210. Cos squared 330 is cos 330 multiplied by cos 330. So let's find out what sine 210 is. Okay, so 210 is in the tan quadrant, so sine is going to be negative. The acute angle is 30 degrees. Minus sine 30 is equal to minus 1/2. Cos 330. Okay, so 330 is in the cosine quadrant, so cos is positive in there. The acute angle is 30 degrees. Cos of 30 is root 3 over 2. Okay, so we've got minus 1/2 all squared plus root 3 over 2 all squared. So square and negative, we got positive. Square top and bottom, that's 1/4. Root 3 squared is 3 and 2 squared is 4. So 1/4 plus 3/4, which is 4/4, which is 1.